hopefully. Yep, we're all good. Okay, doke. That's the ping for that. That's the ping for that. We gotta get matchups up real quick. Gaming indeed. That's a lot of redeems. Do I have water here? I think I do. There we go. Okay, matchups are almost ready. Last thing. Just making sure I'm not crazy. There we go. $3 p.m. 5 flat. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately this week was a little bit early. Sorry, yeah, that was loud. I really hope that wasn't that bad for the stream. God, that could be really bad. Yeah, scheduling last week and this week has been a mess. Because last week, it's like JP's been on vacation this entire time. Last week, we had Blockbuster things to consider, and then this week, JP's just wrapping up vacation, and it looks like Ruby and my families both wanted to do some Easter plans on Saturday night, so here we are. Bit of a mess, a bit of some early action, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll still be able to get everyone the games and advice they need. And I need to get the overlay stuff for Get Gr8. I only have it for B Gr8 at the moment, which is actually kind of funny. Controller, please. Glad to hear. Improvement is always good. We'll do like a random QM match before, and then we'll get this party started. What do I feel like messing with?
Time to operate.
No, that's not what I want.
Time to operate.
This is funny.
Let's dance, darling.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Get ready. Let's dance.
There we go.
darling.
Wrong quarter circle. Yep. Next bracket. Well, there's one tonight. There's CC&D tournament. There'll be one next Monday. You've got whatchamacallit, Cheekly Weekly, and then you'll have us next Wednesday. I don't know how to play this character. Oh right, that's a. I forgot that's a crumple. I tried to play Oki. Whoops. I didn't roll through that. Hey. I got anti-aired by that? Really? Oh, no burst. That's not too medium kick. That won't work. I forgot how to actually punish that. I'm supposed to dash jump, super jump. Where'd my pass go? Okay, whatever. Oh, and yell at me if any audio needs to get adjusted. I know my keys are gonna be coming through pretty clicky, but hopefully that won't be an issue. Really? You're gonna leave the second I actually win. Okay, sure. Gotta love QO.
Turn down a fan. Let's
No,
dance,
let's not
darling.
We're gonna get you.
Yeah, let's do this. Maybe Bella should be anchor on this team. Maybe. I didn't fiber. Whoops. Oh, Wi-Fi. I have this one. Hold on, really. Connection, please. Yeah, you can thank Softy for that setup. It's fun. That I didn't get my two medium for. Oh, whoops. I don't even know if that actually routes seriously. They changed it from first time chatter to new introduction. That is really weird. Welcome. Okay. Clicky time is over. We're actually going to be running the event. Might help if I put the lobby link in, wouldn't it? Pin that. Okay. Sunshine versus Straight. Isn't it? I just did these, I should know. Yep, okay. Hopefully people are here and ready, aware of the time change. Might be an issue. We got one gamer. We got Straight. Tried to let people know, but nice. Okay, so specific advice, I think it was just Straight, mostly wanting squiggly focus. And then everything else is just gonna be general stuff. Yep, okay, squiggly. I'll see what I can. Squiggly is kind of weird to me. But I'll see what I see. Okay. Throwing her chair away immediately is kind of scary. She has a lot of multi-hits that can break armor and fast normals. What is this? I'm assuming we're doing a turn. Ooh, frame trap, guest trap. Heavy counter hit, unfortunate drop. Bop, bop. Nice. gonna be hard. Already used that button. Good air throw. Oh, mistimed it. Happens. Dash up. Oh, believe in your hits. That's a Sing punish. Sing, see if you catch Armand startup and reaction Daisy, or Sing if you don't see them canceling out of anything SBO. Install? Yeah. So for install Annie, yeah, Sin Heavy Punch. Like, you want to start be using different buttons to get it out. Yeah. Instant reversal gets called out. Oh, already used Soundstone Sunshine. No. Gotta keep track of that. Because we used 2 HP, didn't we? Okay, okay. Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know. Accident. Oh, good old parry window timing. That being said, something I've noticed playing Annie's for all time, they love mashing uninstall. Burst baits have like a 90% effective rate against Annie's uninstall. It's really funny. Okay. Confirm. Low. And for mix, get mashed on. That happens. So. Oh, that's punishable. Both of y'all were scared. And the throw? Yeah. Okay. So, if they're being patient and giving you a ton of time, your way to pressure them into approaching you is to start singing. Or to charge sing. Get punch charge if they're giving you that time. If you want to fight for space, you can go forward. But more often than not, Squiggly is fine just holding her ground, getting a charge, and then running a game plan from there. Severely limiting people's options by just threatening reaction punishes to really committed options. Oh, good 2LP, didn't believe! We're doing up back air dash straight. We're jumping a lot. That beat 2LP, I'm honestly kind of shocked. Okay, overhead. Yep. Okay. So you're doing a lot of jumping on Fortunate Annie. So you're doing like jump, and sometimes you're jumping forward. Most of the time you're neutral jumping or up backing and then air dashing forward. And it's kind of getting eaten by A-Train especially, but it also Beowulf can just press armor into it. So again, especially if they're giving you that respect and you've bought enough time to like feel comfortable dashing forward or like air dashing at them, try staying on the ground and just dashing at them. Annie and Fortune are really good at doing that. Fortune, you get close enough to jab and you're winning. Annie, you're in throw range and all of a sudden you can run your offense because you're a low throw character. Being in the air means you can only go high. We need to hit confirm our cat scratches. Some of them can be safe depending on spacing, and if you overcommit to Gato, it's neutral on block. You can get jabbed out of it, and that's chicken block cancelable. But going into sweep the sweep is always going to get you punished. That is heavily minus and moves you forward into every range of the button. That was a great chicken block throw. Sunshine. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Unfortunate drop. Yeah, straight, we're scared. We're really scared. I understand. Oh, don't push block Blitzer there. They're -2. You can try and run your offense. Obviously, you can get frame trapped, but push blocking kind of makes it their turn again. That was a bold button to press there. I want this character dead, though. We're not throwing all that much with Annie. Annie's ground throw is really good. And she just wants the hit. Like, her mix on hit is gross. Her mix in neutral, it's pretty much low throw. Like, you're not really there we go. Cat in. How do we play back? Giant step. Oh no! Good defense. Okay, we're really fighting for defense now. Brass S, we full sent it. You're dead. Probably not touch of death like that, but you can play a bit more patient neutral. But yeah, okay, you've got the life lead. Yeah, you can't be doing that in front of bands. Good reaction. Be careful doing anything full screen. Giant step's pretty fast, and if you commit to something slow, we're just getting giant step to death. I know you know how to deal with giant step. Just gotta do it, gamer. Yeah, and so it's like, this is number 4, yes. Get that confirmed. Oh, we could have, I would have much rather we just went up and OTG'd. Bop, bop. I find it interesting. We're hit confirming with stand heavy kick X1 instead of just stand heavy punch. Because like the thing that makes heavy kick stable is the second hit vacuums in. The first hit still pushes them away. So if you're using stand medium kick in your hit confirm, it usually brings you close enough to just stand heavy punch, especially on Beowulf and Bands. These are two really big characters. Yeah, your fortune, like, you need to be more comfortable pressure. You can punish that with SBO, by the way. Just SBO above your head, it'll catch him. You've got to be more willing to just run at them and get in the range you really want to threaten. It's like get in jab range, get in 2 light kick range, because the second you're going to get armed here. Yep, oh, that, no, that doesn't work in your favor because the assist is there, yeah. That's a... Oh! Yeah, we were trying to push block that still. We got backdash. The only thing they can do there is frame trap you. And... what a throw. Great BBGC, Sunshine. What? Oh, you don't have time for that. That falling button would have punished that. Hard to use that button. Unironically there, when you see them block that, I feel like I just go for charge. You can still move forward while charging, by the way. So I think you're just a little too tentative to go for charge in the first place. Granted, I'm really greedy with how I go for charge, so you can go too far the other direction, but it's a really important resource. Punch charge is quite important to prioritize for Squiggly. So it's like, if you have time, like, charge is... Oh my god, you have to choose this stage. But yeah, so you're fortunate, Annie, especially, and this is still kind of true for Squiggly, you gotta be willing to just dash in with an assist behind you. Like, call Dragon Bite when you have time to try and open them up one layer beforehand. Force them to block it afterwards. Okay, we're just cooking. Oh, we didn't confirm! Sad. Character set. Overhead. We gotta block those, and the second you do, you punish it. That... We chose the wrong beat. Overextending, yeah, gotta watch those cat scratches. Gotta watch those cat scratches. Okay, so one thing is, trying to cheat out charges versus band can get you giant stuff, so you need to be careful how you go for it. Yep. That is so gross. Punish on the giant step. Up, up. Did we use Sunstone? We did. We used Sunstone on giant step. Gotta keep track of that. Okay, they're not getting hit by the giant step anymore. We gotta move forward. Ban full screen, like, once you've got them scared of giant step. Oh, we're so committing. Oh, and we didn't cancel in time. That's just unfortunate. Heavy counter hit. Do we got these straight? No super! You can stinger that on reaction, by the way. If you see the giant step. And if they cancel into SSJ, you just go into Daisy and win. But yeah. So... Honestly, your Beowulf was looking really good, Sunshine. I don't know how best to advise you pressuring without an actual assist with a hitbox. So, at least as I saw, a lot of things were looking good. I really liked... You had the right answers on reaction to a lot of things Straight was doing. So, liked a lot of what the Beowulf was doing. The band needs a bit of work. Giant Step is a great tool to go for full screen, but after a while, if that's the only thing you do, you're not going to get any progress done with that. Because all of a sudden, they're just like, I can jump, I can jump, I can jump, and then they just start looking for it. But if you get them really just, like, if Giant Step is not working, if they're doing it, it's like, always have it there as a reaction to them committing to a special full screen, but, just up forward at them. Up forward and double jump. Then you have symbols to control half the screen. You can land on them with jump light kick if they try and meet you. There's a reason a ton of bands do it all the time. Your band has got to become more than just giant step and Potemkin moves. Like forward moving armored moves. I think that was the biggest thing for you. It's like, start moving forward, choking off space, let them run themselves into the corner if they're that afraid of your band. And then all of a sudden they can't run away from the band. So, again, it's like, you can e-break forward. It's matchup dependent who punishes it better than others. So e-break to quickly cut off space. You can honestly just up forward, delay a jump heavy kick, land tech roll forward. JP likes to do that a lot as a movement option. So those are ways to like get forward a bit more safely. And then if you want to just do it as safe as possible, you have up forward, you can double jump to get even more space, and then in the air you have jump light kick, you have air symbols, and you have timpani if you see someone doing something real stupid. Like, you have all those options, which is why bands very often will try and just up forward at you. And then his grounded buttons are not that bad. You can dash forward, and if they try and air dash at you, you have jab. You have beat extend. Like, you can play a lot more of a patient neutral game. And the most terrifying bans are the ones who just walk at you and know their answers. It's like, Band is a big body, and neutral can be rough, but he has pretty good neutral for a big body. Yeah, it's you don't gotta be that afraid. So give it a shot. Try and take the reins a little bit more and be like, okay, they're respecting my giant step. I'll e-break forward and then see how they react to that. All that sort of shebang. And then for you, straight, we gotta hit confirm, gamer. It's a pretty big issue. I know you know, but it's gotta be said. If you're gonna press, believe in your hits. Because it wasn't happening. You had like 3 openings in a row that none of them would hit confirm, and then they blocked the 4th one. You know, I know, not much more to say about that. That's just being on top of it, believing in your buttons. Outside of that, all of your characters, it's a bit more awkward to do with Squiggly, but all of your characters can unironically just ground dash at your opponents more. Fortune... Oh, I mean, yeah. If you've been taking a break, it happens. Like, hey. Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself for that. Just log it as something to work on. Yeah, and so we saw the reoccurring habit for your air dash characters of like neutral jump, air dash forward. It got called out by a train assist and armored moves from Beowulf a decent amount. It's not very OS heavy. I think they're talking about excuses OSing. But yeah, still got the air dash habit. You can just approach on the ground more. And another way to do that, to think about doing that, is when you're at the range where you can start your dash and start presenting a threat, call Dragon Bite behind you. Go for a high-low. So this is more for Misfortune, because this is your team order. Run up to the point where you're around 2 light kick range. Call Dragon Bite. Then start your dash up while it's coming in on the screen. And you can get a low. You can dash up and then IID jump light punch. And you'll get an opening with an assist behind you that's a little bit harder to mash out of. If they block that, they block your assist, you get 1 more layer to open them up. If you get that hit, the assist auto-confirms for you and you go from there. Yeah, and so I think for Squiggly neutral, you can prioritize getting charge a bit more. The same way if you remember paying attention to how Ruby plays Beowulf, and if they notice their opponent's a deer in headlights, they will just call an assist and taunt. They will get the resource because they know that their opponent isn't going to run them down and prevent them from letting them get it. Same thing with Squiggly. It's like, oh, they're like tentative to approach me or they're comfortable in the life lead. All right, let me just get a free resource. Let me get my charge. Maybe let me get my second charge if they're really like just hands off keyboard. Like you got this. And then from there, Squiggly is weird, where you, at least to me, it's like you can play a pretty reactive game plan with Sing punishes, but people can play around that, and you have to be on point with some of your reactions to punish certain things. But if you just dash at people, especially with an assist behind you, and then you can threaten high-low, if you get push blocked, you can just dash at them again, or you can like Sing and make them squirm. Time your Sing for when their push block ends, and if they're not up backing on that frame, Lol Lamau, Sing Daisy. Yeah, Squiggly, you have to be on point for defense. I will say, Squiggly Jab is really good, especially versus air dashers and stuff. So if like you block Ophelia, you push block them away, and then they like air dash at you with a jump light punch or jump light kick, your jab wins a decent amount of the time. Obviously it's dependent, but Squiggly jab is a good mashing jab. And counterpoint to that, 2LK is a really good defensive mash because it low profiles the world, including it low profiles air dashes. And the my favorite thing Juice has said about this game is Squiggly 2LK low profiling air dashes makes you mentally plus. Like, it's probably their turn, but they're going to be so jarred by the fact that their air dash just whiffed that you can probably press in their face and win. Squiggly 2 light kick is a really good thing to mash in, like, a defensive mash. Yeah, and then outside of that, PBGC jab, again, just because jab's good at mashing out of things. You've got those going for you, but your defense does need to be on point for Squiggly. So those are things to think about, and then just figuring out your push block game plan more. Because Squiggly kind of makes you play honest defense unless you have a DHC. Which, that being said, I think SBO Stinger has more than enough hit stop to punish someone. So that might be a good mash to just bail out. Probably works the same for SBO Cat Scratch Fever as well. Although I don't know if SBO keeps either of those mashes safe. So it's a thing to think about. Yeah, okay. Shoot me your final questions if you have them, and I'll be getting the other gamers in here. Yeah, no, that happens. It's learning a new character. I 100% empathize. My brain breaks the second I'm not playing Parasol. It's not to say you can't be aggressive. And being aggressive is a good way to catch people trying to get you charging greedily. But like if you're 2/3 screen away, and you know they're not running at you instantly, start charging, and then you can cancel it pretty quickly if you see them not coming. Or if you see them coming, and you can get the whole charge if you see them not coming. Hey, we got cornered by this Beowulf really quickly. We gotta push block that. Oh, yeah. Oh, punish. Oh, that hit the chair recall. Okay. Yeah, so the zoning bought us a bit of time. The issue... Why were we pressing send heavy kick there? Did we want to super jump out? But the thing was, we were still stuck in the corner at the end of the day. And so I would have much rather, like, neutral jump, super jump, helicopter, and then react to what they're doing. If they come at you, up forward over them. If they're kind of holding their ground, do L-beams and be annoying. Because you gotta find a way out of the corner at that point. Oh, that was almost disastrous. That confirmed. Punish. Oh no, unfortunate. Hit that assist. Oh, we can't pick up the chair there. But yeah. Yo-Yo, Triv especially, because it's solo Squiggly, you really kind of understand what they're going for. But Yo-Yo, Triv... what's their name? My brain is completely short-circuiting. Adivis. They're all really good Squigglies to watch. Yeah, GG, it's early today. We had some conflicting schedules this evening, so none of the hosts can make it. Alright, we gotta get out, bail out, bot space. Yep, you have space to zone. We're in the corner. We gotta be careful now. Run out of the corner. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Frame trap with the chair. Oh, not frame trap necessarily, but catch them up backing. Hello? Speaking of Octo, we are getting caught up backing a lot. That's a lot of lows hitting us. Raw tag, bold. Don't want to see it too often, but I'll excuse it for now. Good throw and good tag. Mistimed the pressure. Is that a little too early? Oh, they've got an arm too. Punch that assist. Yes, sir. Why are we throwing out our chair there? It worked, I guess. I don't know if I agree with throwing out the chair. It's like we're not under pressure and it's pretty easily avoidable full screen. And the chair is an important resource. So think about when you're... That didn't autocorrect. I'm kind of shocked. You can SSJ there and win. Level 3. Oh, we didn't have the meter, right? Because you already spent it earlier. That's pretty funny. Oh, that was a greedy head. Throw them? Yes. Oh, we got a parry. Or at least block afterwards. Good parries. I think beat extender SSJ would have punished there. But good parries. It's the right time to go for it. Yeah, and so for Octo, it feels like we're getting run to the corner really easily as a Robo. I think you can afford to play, and this might be my fault because I think you're playing sort of the way I've described it. You can't always run yourself to the corner, so holding your ground and just being above them with L-beam is really good. You force them to block the L-beam, which makes you plus. And then you can kind of react to what's going on from there. You can use your double jump accordingly. We should not be doing ground start H-beam though. That's a no-go. Grounded H-beam is asking to kill your Robo. But yeah, so like up forward there in that space, gets beam, no punish, but you're fine with that. They no longer have meter. I'll beam, yes. Hold your ground a little bit. Oh, not right there. Hold your ground in the air. Robo Fortune's air options are where you want to be. Her L-beam at super jump height is just gross. Her following options with jump heavy punch really kind of stuff aggressive air to airs. You can land on people with jump medium punch and left right them. It's gross. It's your turn after that, but I can understand not wanting to press. These ground beams gotta stop. Unless you're hard calling out something, the ground beams are usually just worse than their air counterparts. On that note, Bayo Ratag in the corner is definitely not the place you want to be using it. For both of y'all. That is the most startup. Like, because they have to cover the whole screen on that move at that point. Kill. Bonk. Oh! Okay, that's aggressive. We got the armor. Alright, so that's 3 games. I think I need to focus on HMAT a little more. Because I think most of my advice has been focused on Octo. So let's see what her Beowulf is doing around start. So far, it's been working. Octo's kind of been given a space. Patient. Get the... Yeah. So we're just kind of punishing them for going for way too many commitment options. Ground beams are a commitment, always. So, Takioki, and Dizzy's full, so the scaling kind of sucks. Beowulf also doesn't really care all that much. Yeah, so I think we need to figure out the, I don't know if you can't do it there, but the blitz are ending into pickup. No, yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do it there. Never mind. Right. Because you have to get the pickup. Understood. Can you Airwolf? Can you delay Airwolf on reaction and beat that? That's actually something for me to lab. Good mash. Why no Pillar of Creation? We want the combo here. Okay. Yeah, I ended up winning neutral afterwards, but I think you'd much rather do Pillar of Creation to get the combo and keep going, get mixed through. Oh, that was... It's like... Oh, we gotta block those. Maybe we tried to push block but got land cancelled. Jab, not entirely sure. Another mix. A bit greedy, you probably could have killed. We got these into the corner. Bonk. We already used that button. Keep track of IPS. Yeah. Going for armor versus the anti-air dash again. It's gonna be rough. You can super it on reaction. And if you have your chair, which is one reason why it might be better for you to hold on to it, you can probably stem heavy punch it if you know the air dash is coming. You should have gotten punished for that. Those blitzers were not it. The hitbox only hit the assist. You're airborne for that. Yep. Arm? It is. Magnet might have been enough to kill, but I can understand not wanting to take the risk. Tech forward, get hit. Unfortunate. Ooh. Yeah. H-Beam is much better in this matchup. Mine is also really good in this matchup. So I think I would have rather used that head for mine. Yeah, those falling H-Beams, exactly what you did right there, make it so hard for Bam to play the game. So, okay. It's a pretty big risk playing defense aggressively. I'd be inclined to play pretty safe there, but that is a choice. And it's not necessarily a bad choice, because some people will expect you to be like, I can take a couple mixes before I'm gonna like really worry about things. But yeah. So Octo, again, I think you need to focus on what exactly you want to be doing with Robo. In which case it is keep yourself at a safe distance, but also like don't immediately run yourself into the corner. And so the way you can kind of do that is instead of making all the distance you focus on being retreating, take vertical distance. Super jump up, and then all of a sudden L-beam is gross. Stand heavy punch is gross. And then people who are afraid of those two options let you then land on them with jump medium punch. You can left right them. And even if you land on them with jump medium punch and do cross up and they block it, lo and behold, you all of a sudden have the whole screen to run away from again. So you don't need to concede as much ground with Robo, but you still need to be focusing on keeping your beams safe. And so there's a middle grounds there. And then after a certain point, if you catch people just running at you incredibly aggressively, like add in just a little bit of spicy. Add in just, I'm gonna dash forward, and I'm gonna like press 2 medium kick or something like that. Yeah, and then beyond that, both of y'all on the Beowulf side, probably should stop going for raw tag as much as you were. I think that was just about it for the Beowulfs. It was looking pretty good. I liked a lot of what I saw. I don't know if routing could have been optimized slightly. I don't know Beowulf that well. That would be a Ruby question. So there are a couple times where I felt like it probably should have killed, but it just didn't. Yeah. So, I forget which one of you it was. It might be both of you. Be very careful about tossing your screen, your chair, especially like full screen when you're not under threat. Using it as like an attempted anti-air, yada yada yada, or frame trapping after blitzer, which is something I didn't see either of you do. But part of that was because none of y'all had chair on you. You were very willing to throw away your chair, which is a dangerous habit. Yeah, and then for HMAD, DHC choices, you could have kept combos. And for your characters especially, advantage on hit is really good, because your characters kind of struggle to open people up. Like, actually open them up. Annie and Bayo kind of being low throw, even though Bayo has the hop dash overheads. He kind of falls apart to good push blocks and absolute guards. So if you have a way to keep the mix going, rather than just cash out and like send a not dead character full screen to reset neutral, it's probably a lot better for you to keep the hit. You're not a peacock where you're like, oh, you're full screen? Alright, game plan, go. You actively want to have the hit. That is what makes your team incredibly threatening. And then beyond that, like, I don't remember how much we even got to see your band play. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Understood. As long as you're aware, thumbs up. I honestly don't have any talking points for your band, I'm sorry. I don't really remember it playing all that much. But yeah, if y'all have any further questions, shoot them. Otherwise, I'll tell these gamers to go in like 10 seconds. And as always, for all of you who are here tonight, if there's something you had a question about after the fact or while watching the VOD, you didn't understand something or you wanted me to address something and I didn't, ping me, preferably with a timestamp, and I'll get to answering it when I can. This is for y'all to learn. So if you have extra questions, I'll gladly answer them. I'm not doing my job if y'all aren't learning. It'd be a waste of all of our time. And that just wouldn't be a great use of anyone's time. Alright, what do we got? Fortune Val. Fortune being really patient, running behind the assist. Ooh. Don't want to go that far in her block string without it confirming. That's asking to get punished. Oh, we can't burst there. We gotta know that burst bait. Tried to push block, got line cancel backdash. We wanted fiber there. I'm assuming that was just supposed to be PBGC super. Our replay does not aggressively. Okay. Yeah, you can play this matchup pretty patiently. You have enough time to jockey for space. What? Your PBGC issues are on point so far. Good defense. Oh, don't push block that though. You might be able to EKG there and be fine. Angry? She's not dead, is she? Okay, reset anyway. Kill. Could we not do Viewer into Viewer under there to kill? Pinwheel zoning. That's not... That traded with the beam hits? You probably should have done Thresher on reaction, but I can understand expecting the beam to just win there. That's weird. Good defense. Oh, we got a press there. In the blender a little bit. A lot of it. Got him. Oh, we could have done dive kicks into super there. That was a little greedy. Confirm. I would have really liked to see us just spend the level 3 as early as possible to get the kill. And then run a good incoming on Parasol and touch the kill. Because we're giving them a chance to play the game. First bait. You've been mashing a lot. They're calling you out on it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're being aggressive, but like borderline recklessly aggressive, Suki. I think we can afford to be a decent bit more patient. Okay, there we go. Got the hit. So I'm gonna need to reset one more time. That, yeah. I understand your pain. That's hard to do on lights. Oh no. That is so incredibly unfortunate for you. I guess for future notice, try and punish that a little bit later. Good defense. When Annie is on the... Well, but then she can throw you. I felt like he could have held armor at any... Like, done a PBGC armor during some of that. Like, contested a little bit more. But I understand it's scary. But that is where my brain would go. Sing that pressure string. Get caught. That was a lot of meter to kill the character. Yep, L-beams are really good versus headless if you can keep control of the point character as well. Nice. Yeah, for you, Tsuki, like the Misfortune is pretty good at running down Robo. She struggles at dealing at people right above her head, so you want to prevent Robo from doing that as much as possible, because that's Robo's default game plan as well. We gotta get a mine out there, gamer. That mine's gotta get sent. Or level 3, because we had the bar too. Alright. Oh no! Spaghetti. That should have been a throw to punish that. Pretty sure it would have avoided, but everyone's going at 10 million miles an hour. Parasol throw! You gotta be kidding me. Good defense. Yeah. Okay, so... if you're trying to saw to punish the shot, you can't be, you can't be push blocking things. It's kind of just something you got to figure out. And if they're only using the punches, on block, all of them are incredibly minus. Even so, it's like you can kind of just hold 6 and mash heavy punch if you want to like light OS. But you need to be aware some other things can frame trap you. Well, not frame trap you, but like recover in time to block the saw sort of deal. But yeah, if you want to be sawing the L shot, you can't really be push blocking them because the push block will tend to send them too far away for saw to work. Oh, we cannot be calling our assist when we're getting mixed. It's a recipe for disaster. You got so lucky you got away with that. Mash. Angry. Keep the corner. All of a sudden that Annie is paying for your crimes, calling DP assist through mix. Anti-airing Pain Wheel is going to be a tough endeavor. Oh, okay. We got the confirm, we're scaled. We gotta reset soon. Already used that. Reminder, if you use air dash to confirm a jump in, your first grounded string will be counted for APS. Because your first ground string will be stage 3. Your para does the same thing I do. Jump light punch, jump heavy punch, and jump light kick are all really good options. But if you constantly oppressed by dash jumping and pressing one of those buttons, your opponent doesn't actually need to be afraid of all that much, because they can just block high or just fish for chicken blocks and be fine. We got to approach on the ground a little bit more, because if all we're doing is dash jump, pressing a button, or trying to call it an up back, they'll stand on the ground and punish us every time for doing that sort of crap. Gotta vary up our parasol approaches. Cannot just be dash jumping. Oh, that sucks. Also, versus a zoner, we might want to be teching forward, thinking about our tech options. What's the mix? I want to keep the corner. We've gotten high a lot. Yeah, we're dead. Throw in a dash up, 2 light kick, or throw. Honestly, like, her throw animation is misleading. But her throw isn't that bad. I mean, that's like bottom 5 or bottom 6 for distance. But her dash is really good and makes up for it. And a lot of people who are just trying to react to high-low are not thinking about tech at that moment. Dash up throw will jump scare a lot of people. So if someone's doing a really good job blocking high-low, dash up throw a bit more. And also mess with dash up 6 medium punch. At least I know personally, for my defense, standing lows really mess with me when defending Parasol. Because you're looking for her to stand straight up with pistol or 4 heavy kick. And you're like, okay, I'm blocking overhead. What are we doing on hit shoes? Unfortunate drop. We're calling! Oh no! Yeah, we gotta snap instantly. We gotta tech that hit too. That was a single hit jump heavy punch. Yeah. Gotta tech this. This character should be dead. Incoming? That. I don't even. Gotta work on our incoming safety. Mix. Same side. Oh, too early on the throw. hindsight is 2020, but I also think he just had enough meter to kill, and I would have loved to just be playing against solo Robo right now. So like, alright, we got those. Yeah, that without an assist, you don't really get a confirm. I'd recommend doing other incomings if you're solo. We're really swinging that jump heavy kick button. I want to see a front-loaded level 3, but we're not getting it. Ah, too far from the corner for this to pick up. Committed to the saw. You could have L-dangered or magnet there, Shoes. That's a good thing to get used to when playing Robo is... quarter circle forward are her dangers, right? So if you press saw, you can do the quarter circle forward for danger or for magnet, and then you don't have to commit to the button. But if you see them air dashing at you afterwards, magnet and L danger will win in a lot of those scenarios. And so you buffer the input, but don't necessarily need to commit. You react to what they're doing afterwards. Oh, Suki changed team order. That's what happened. I was confused last game. Yeah, jump light punch. Bop, bop, bop. Good, we're not bursting there. Good PBGC. Let's go! Yup. No, we gotta do a medium. Jab doesn't combo into snap. Oh, you were so right, Shoes. You did everything right until the very end. You hate to see it. So another thing to consider for your Yushu's for Painwheel is her ground dash isn't that bad. Dash up throw in a scramble can catch people off guard. You don't have to fly as the flight character. Tech out of the corner. Why are we taking back into the corner? Punish. Okay. Both of y'all need to be a little bit more aware about your tech habits. Because teching back is usually a good option, but not always. Sometimes not teching or teching forward is a lot better. I would do jab jab throw there. Take into throw deals with the L shot right there. If they tech it, you're like, we're good. I think we got it. Oh wait, no, you're not the one with Painwheel. I don't know why I thought we could have killed. We got those? Oh, that's unfortunate. You hit the hard part too. Unfortunate drops, Shoes. You were doing a lot of things right, and then those drops were just really rough. But yeah, okay. So... yeah, that happens. I understand, Shoes. It didn't work because you did jab, jab, snap. From most of my experience, jab into snap doesn't work. And if it does for Valentine, you were just a little too slow. But I almost always, on every character I do, I try and go into a medium then snap, because I don't trust lights into snap. It's just like, in my head, I assume it won't work. Yeah. Everything before that sequence, be proud of, Shoes. That PBGC jab was phenomenal. Side swap route, you got those. Tiny little mistake at the end. It really sucks because it's like the most impactful part. But everything before that was so good. So major props for that. But, okay, so advice for the teams just as general. I don't know how to put it into words as like a description of what to do, and I need to watch a better Val. Like, I need to watch Val VODs to really be able to like say what I want to say more, but your Val didn't ever feel like they were in a spot to pose a threat. I didn't see all that much. I mean, there's a little bit of cross tossing more in the early games, but it just felt like I don't know, the Val never felt like it was presenting a threat. It wasn't at a space where it's like jump medium kick would catch slower, or a fast air to approach, jump heavy kick would catch a slower one. There wasn't ever a threat of you like air dashing in and randomly catching them overhead or dashing up and throwing them. And we weren't abusing some of the bad approaches Suki was doing. So it's the Valentine in that regards, I think you want to focus on what your actual threat ranges are. You can sit 2/4 or like 2/3 screen and just throw darts and get meter and be relatively happy, but you gotta mix it up. Otherwise, people feel out your pattern, get in, and then you're playing Valentine on defense, which is kind of sad. She has options. You use some of her options really well. But she doesn't have some of the defensive tools that other characters have. So it's a thing to think about. I kind of inclined to say you might mash a little bit too much on the Valentine, but that toned down when you started getting punished for it, so asterisk on that, just keep an eye on it. Definitely pay attention to when it becomes a problem and tone it down accordingly. So it's like borderline. For the pain wheel, I think you can play grounded a little bit more. This is me more so just thinking pain wheel on the ground isn't as bad as people want you to believe it is. If all people are expecting is you to like do dash jump, jump light, or jump medium, or fly in the air and try and do a space jump medium punch, granted those are good options, don't get me wrong, but you can catch people by surprise by just going, you know, I feel like being aggressive, dash up and throw them. It's a jump scare that will really catch people. Dash up low is also not bad, but your 2LK being as slow as it is makes it a little bit more risky, but it's still an option. And then I think you can use grounded armor a decent bit more. You were just flying and then trying to like play a footsie's flying game, and it wasn't getting you killed, but you weren't getting hits either, which was kind of the problem. And then unfortunately, I don't remember too much about the robo. Oh, besides the saw habits, you were doing two separate things that work in isolation that don't go together, where you were push blocking things and then trying to saw them afterwards, where the saw would only catch a dash up approach and they were being really patient. So if you want to mash saw on defense, probably not as good to push block them. After you push block them, that's when you start mashing like 2 medium kick, because that's a forward moving, relatively disjointed option, and it will catch some people up forwarding depending on the character and like that sort of deal. That's like your more space contesting option, as well as you can just try and get out a dodge and move. But if you want to mash saw, which is pretty valid versus Parasol because she doesn't have great ways to deal with it, depending on the options she's choosing on block, don't push block her and just hit saw. And then I also talked about if you saw and whiff and they're in the air, get ready to L danger or magnet, that sort of shebang. For Itsuki, you're playing Para Annie Fortune. Yeah. So, the Parasol, you gotta stop doing dash up 6 LP as your only approach. You did overhead every single time, just about. She's got more to her than that. So, first and foremost, stop doing that. Mix it up with lows, whether it's 2LK or 6 medium punch if they're reacting to the standing stuff. Dash up throw a bit more. Again, Parasol, really good dash up throw. And it will catch people who are only focused on blocking high-low. And then your parasol in general, when you're beyond like real immediate threat range, you do the thing I used to do and still do too much, where the only way you'd approach is dash jump button. You'd either dash jump trying to catch an up back, call out a chicken block attempt, or dash jump arrow throw, sorry, and then you would do dash jump, jump light punch, or jump light kick, and then sometimes follow it up with a jump heavy punch, or you just do dash jump, jump heavy punch. It's like, those contest a lot of space. Those aren't going to get hits. And on the worst side, they will outright get you punished. For people who are just waiting for you to commit to a dash jump option, crouch under it, and then whiff punish you afterwards. I'm telling you this from experience because I died for doing that for a very long time. It's hard, but you got to break that habit. For... I don't know how many points I have in Fortune that weren't routing. I think, in general, I think you can cash out earlier and focus on killing characters. You play pretty greedy, and then you end up having 5 bar at the end. So it's like, can probably spend that meter a bit more. And then, yeah, I'm sorry I don't have that much advice for your other characters. That's just out of my brain. If you have other questions, shoot me a ping, and I'll rewatch parts of it, especially if you have explicit questions. That's not the right word for that. Specific. If you have specific questions, shoot me timestamps. Otherwise, yeah, let me know. Oh, the other thing. Stop mashing anti-DP on defense. Do not. When you are getting mixed, do not call that assist. It will not come out in time. Stop. You should have lost so many games because you were doing that. And then the double snaps got fumbled at the last second. You got away with murder. You got to stop doing that. That was the other big thing. Okay. So that being said, let's get Zento in here. Because I was rambling on for a long period of time. Sorry, Dovad. Yeah, Get Gr8's earlier today. We had a bit of a scheduling conflict. Apologies. Hopefully Zento is around. And if not, I can play them, or we can get a volunteer from chat. But we'll give Zento until like 4:09. I do not have time for games after this. One of the reasons it's early is we're having a family dinner at the usual time, so I gotta dip. Get ready for guests. I will be playing in CC&D tonight, though. I've got time afterwards. Speaking of, go sign up for CC&D, everyone. It's one of the last SGCS brackets. Pop in, say hi, get some good games. Oh my god, wait, what? Why is eye control here? Why is eye control here? Yeah, something tells me Zento might not be around, unfortunately. Eye control just randomly showing up to the last, like... Do they have any SGCS points? Have they played at all? Where's the Taterade graphic? Doing this while I wait a little bit longer for Yeah, I control literally has 0 points. That's hilarious. Okay, they just pulled up tonight. Alright, good on them. Maybe I get revenge for Frosty. Alright, I'll give them 1 more minute. Would anyone in chat want to play Dovad? Or actually, rather, Dovad, would you want to play me or would you want an open lobby from chat? That's not an helpful answer. Okay, I'll try and get from chat first. Because I am not as good at giving advice while I'm playing, unfortunately. The thing I'm tentative about... no, I control is not on Get Gr8. I control is for the CC&D tournament tonight. Yeah, no, I control... I doubt I control would sign up for this. I don't know how much advice I could even give I control. But then again, for whatever reason, Ruby and Yo-Yo ask me for advice at times, and I'm like, y'all play at so much higher level than I do. Why do you ask me for anything about this game? How many hours do you have, Zombie? And I mean, like, even if you're an advanced player, we encourage you to sign up, because all of the people who give advice, like, at the very least, you could play myself, Ruby, or JP, whoever's hosting. And we do have people like Aki and occasionally other advanced gamers pull up, so it's like... We're still here to give advice to people who have, quote-unquote, become advanced. It's like, we're here to be an educational resource for all levels of play, as best we can. But yeah, I guess... Anyone from chat want to hop in? I'll give y'all like 1 or 2 minutes. Anyone from chat with a decent amount of time on this game, like borderline advanced level, because Dovad's definitely there. Don't want to give them games that are just peacock zoning and unable to really give much advice, because that happens way too often, unfortunately. No worries, Dennis. Yeah, I don't think that would be a great option, Zombie. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go, Dovad. I'll try and mostly focus on giving you advice. See what you got. Please yell at me if my controller is clicking too loud, by the way. I can try and do things to fix it. Yeah, I'll do this. Wait. I'll play the trio. Because sometimes solo games are just... Oh, that was fair. Good defense. Yeah, I swear. That's not dive kick. Do we know this is fake? Nope. How aggressive are you being? Okay. No, that's too far? Really? Yeah, you can't be doing that. I'm calling the wrong assist. You had the whole screen to run away and you ran forward. Playing with fire, gamer. Oh, I did not time that right. I'm shocked that hit. I don't blame you for getting hit by that. Okay, so right now, it feels like we're just really afraid to actually get some zoning going on both our zoners. You can afford to be more ignorant. Yeah, there you go. Just zone in my face. Like, I don't have brass or anything. You can hit... That sucks. Okay, here. Where are my raw tags? Please. Hey, I was about to say, ain't no way that all comboed. Gonna lose my mind. You were so close to being out. Just had to be a little more patient. That's not. Alright, that's only minus 10. No, get her back in here. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. You are being pretty aggressive on defense, and I think you can afford to be a bit more patient. Like, all the stuff I'm doing is just... Oh! I should be one to talk. That's on combo, right. Racist? You're too high. You're committing a lot to dangerous things around you. That's unfortunate. Also unfortunate. Oh, that got me. I'm not dead. But I need to be careful. What in the world? Yeah. Do I have these? I do. Okay. Yeah. That's really hard to defend as band. I'm not gonna hold you, but you're committing to a lot of like pretty high risk options. You can afford to use your jabs more. You can also just afford to like be patient and block more. That sucks. You're mashing? Oh, okay. Nice. Good punish. Great punish. Why did I take backwards? I was just talking about this. That's awkward. Good block. Okay. Oh no. That's a string. That sucks. Why would that break there? Good defense. Yeah, no, just blocking more, waiting for me to overextend. It's doing a lot. Why did I check backwards? I just talked about this. I had the meter to punish that. Yeah, you cannot beam like that in my face. We got shuckled. That's not what I wanted. Killer. Ah, okay. Still being aggressive, but I should have expected that. That was my fault. And it's like, especially not while playing, I don't know how to like verbalize just how disrespectful you can be. No, that's not confirmed. Good defense. Yep, so like you can hit that assistant and start pretty easily, so you don't gotta be that afraid. Just do that. One horse anyway. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Good patience. Now you've set up zoning. You're exactly where you want to be. Gotta get the bomb on me. There you go. That actually hit. Yeah, always be careful about the H-bang, because that gets punished by a lot. Oh, boy. No, that didn't catch you. You are playing with fire with all these dusts. I need to be punishing you more for them. Do you know how to... Greedy. Under, nice. Oh, whoops. Cover your assist. I messed up. Yep. Good confirm. Oh, Big Ben's gonna ruin that. Yep. Nice, good punish. Yeah. Guaranteed kill. Good work. Good work. Good zoning. Yeah, I mean, you were doing what you needed to. I should be punishing those dusts more, so there's still a risk. They should be losing on reaction, but... Good anti-air. Dang, I thought I got you. Oh, I trolled. I thought they'd be active for a little longer. Heck, you assist. Just do that. Ah. Oh, I'm not getting those confirms. Yeah, if you can save your item drop for when I'm going to be doing my throne stuff, or not throne, oh, sweep stuff, I think it'll go a lot better for you. I don't know. I can't get over this. Oh, that's not gonna work. Brass. I thought I would recover in time. Dang. Good item drop. Where's the teleport? Oh. Good job. Yeah, okay. Why did I do that? I can't get over the item drops. I'm dead. Kill me. Yep, there we go. Oh, hi, JP. I forgot. But yeah, okay. Those last games were looking a lot better because you just zoned. Like, you weren't as afraid. You also adjusted your zoning pattern. I started getting caught by those item drops a whole lot more. So that was looking really good. The first 2 games especially, I killed you just because a lot of my stuff ended up being safe to a lot of your reversals, and you just tried to mash your way out of everything and you got hit. You toned that down a lot, and I was making sure you toned that down a lot. I was not giving you an opportunity to do so. And then with good blocks and good push blocks, you just got out just fine. So, hope that is an important lesson to take away. You do have options to mash, but a good defense can get you a lot of places. And you have good defense. Like, you're blocking a decent amount of that. So it's like, a lot of that was looking good. So, what were the other problems outside of... It's like, one was you could have killed my parasol, and you mistimed when the bomb was going to explode, and that just happens. I mean, in general, I felt like when you got the hit, I never got mixed to death. And I know I was blocking the item drop stuff. I think the way you were doing it might have been a little seeable, or I was just guessing right, either way. But the games you won on zoning, and it didn't feel like I just got hit for being over-aggressive and died. Way too much 2 medium kick, 5 heavy kick. I should have punished you a lot more for doing that than you did. I just kept on thinking I would reach in time, but I wouldn't, so I needed to spend different resources. You should have lost games on that. How much you went for that. If you have 3 bars when you go for it, I'll forgive it a lot more, because you can go into install and then run from there. But without the resources to bail, stray away from it a decent amount. It'll get you killed. The Robo did a really good job in all the matchups, staying just out of range. You didn't overextend for Sing. You weren't doing too many beams. Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just being a little bit too afraid to zone in their face and be, like, safely aggressive. Where it's like you can just frame trap people, you can do all that. You did a really good job. There was one round start, or it wasn't even a round start, but like where I dashed at you, I avoided everything, and then I tried to throw you right before Brass came out, and you up backed because there was nothing I could do about up back there. And so I just got punched in the face for trying to throw you. And so it's like you have good awareness for a lot of your runaway. You also weren't teleporting too much anymore. I was trying to fish for it. You did it once or twice in like the first 2 games. But I didn't punish them, and they were good ones. They were covered. And then you just kept running and zoning. P was good with anti-airs. Weren't really getting caught there. Yeah, I think you were just, like, a little too anxious on defense. You don't need to be that afraid. When someone's running you down, some of the things that you started doing better in the final games was just pressing on my approaches and not letting me, like, do free stuff in your face. And then you toned it down on defense, where you were actually getting hit and getting mixed, and then it was like, oh, I can just sit here, push block certain things, and then I buy myself openings. So you made a lot of the adaptations I wanted to talk about throughout the course of the match. I guess, if there was anything else, I don't know if I want to say you use Lenny too much. You were putting it down in situations where the game wasn't won, and it was controlling neutral. It forced me to respect things, and your peacock, so you get a decent amount of meter after it's gone. But if you don't have the second meter to follow up behind it and like get full screen confirms with Argus and stuff, it loses some of its threat. But yeah, I talked through things while I was playing. I tried to, at least, and I hope some of that advice also comes through. And if you want me to watch through and try and give more advice from not playing perspective, I can go ahead and do that, because I know it's a little bit harder to give advice while playing at the same time. But unless you have any further questions, I think we'll be wrapping it up there. Alright. I'm glad I can help. No one else is streaming SG. Like, it's so stupid, but is Dove still doing the coin flipping turn? Yeah, okay, whatever. Y'all are gonna get sent to a coin flipping tournament. Have fun, everybody. Because I don't know who else to throw y'all to. Like, so yeah, I'll put up the video. Have a good evening, everyone. It's not nighttime yet. Take care.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Here's the combo.
Hey.